versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Druid. Druid probably has some means of OTKing me, right? I guess maybe I'm just trying to get him with an early Eversong portal. There's actually a decent chance that Silvermoon Arcanist just sticks to the board if I play it. Although I guess it just gets raked. So probably not.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
But man, there's just such a short window for me to actually win this game, I think. I'm gonna try to get this Arcanist to stick to the board for Eversong Portal. I don't think it's super likely to stick, but I also don't think it's super likely to die. The Moonlit Guidance makes it pretty likely, though. Somewhat unfortunate, but I don't think this turn was very productive for the opponent, which is good for me, I guess. Might even just play... Well, I'm gonna play this instead of the Arcanist, right?
Sharp arrow, sharper aim.
Hopefully I draw something good for 5, and then I can play 6, and then Arcanist Eversong Portal on 7? Although, I don't know. Tavish is pretty good in the matchup. If I can land, like, bees into Bran, maybe. I think I'm supposed to just make 2 4/4s. I don't know. I guess I'm just playing Bran here. Anything else I can do is just such low pressure that it's just not worth going for.
Square in our sights.
Alright, well bees... If they play like Astalor, I get 3 2/2s out of it, which is pretty good. And motion denied, dealing 9 is obviously just good.
You're not getting in this way.
Okay, get 2 2/2s out of that.
You're not getting in this way.
very strong turn from the opponent here, but they are under some pressure for sure. This is a 2-mana 2/2. I can Devouring Swarm this. Maybe that's kind of good.
We're in our sights.
Maybe I just don't kill it at all.
What are you waiting for?
Sharp arrow. Sharper aim.
Locked and loaded. Get up.
Well, my board is pretty strong. And I can always roll Huffer, I can always draw into damage. Even like Ricochet Shot would just be lethal, because I have Silvermoon Arcanist. This looks like a spammy Arcanist.
That rope's burning again.
That's going to be a hard card for me to beat. Well, Conjured Arrow does draw some cards.
Sharp arrow. Sharper aim.
Excellent Huffer to make up for the terrible cards I sprinted into.
I am agile.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
That is an interesting brand.
My friends.
That's a lot of damage, but it means I'm not getting Astalor for 1,000,000. I might not be too upset by this. Oh wait, I still don't have a Ricochet Shot in my hand, which is annoying, but this guarantees a Ricochet Shot.
Want to know why they call me Kudo Bee?
Then we hit him with the Urchin Spines, Ricochet Shot, and make a minion. If they go for a Nubricon and Astalors, I do have another Urchin Spines, but I'd probably need to draw into the Ricochet Shot. Although I do have Arcane Quiver. Does that always... No, it doesn't always hit my Ricochet Shot, but it's very likely.
Scope's burning again.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
Makes sense that they were previously lacking Astalor.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay. I don't think this Devouring Swarm does a whole lot for me.
What have we here?
See what this is. Alright, probably sending a 5-1 in here.
Gifts of the arcane
And we can
surge
send
within me.
4 damage in here. I guess I'm just fatiguing the druid at this point, which is a bit interesting, but I think it makes sense. So this Halderon does still hit 2 relevant spells. I guess that's fine.
Only one card left. Oh, I hope it's good.
I guess maybe they can spammy Arcanist Astalor me, huh? No, they've played both spammy Arcanists. Maybe they have Scale of Onyxia as well? But they spent mana they weren't allowed to spend for that. Okay. I feel like my opponent definitely would have won if they didn't just play the brand that one turn. But I think it was reasonable for them to think that they were going to die, because they didn't have that much health. I don't know. Interesting line from the opponent. I certainly didn't think I was going to be winning that game 8 or 10 minutes ago.
Rexa versus Sarad. Let the negotiations begin. Let the hunt begin.
Trinket Tracker is pretty nice for turn 1. I think I toss all this other stuff. Unless I think Arcanist Ricochet Shot will be good, but against Mage, probably not. Wow, double Swarm is not great.
The living drop all kinds of things. You can't stop this snowstorm.
Might Devouring Swarm this.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Get a couple pretty decent minions here. And they perfectly line up for turn 3, which previously my turn 3 was pretty garbage. Also, this is likely to draw into an Urchin Spines, which makes my Ricochet Shot a heck of a lot better.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Stag into Stag.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
Seems like big spell mage, which is probably not great for me. I don't know. Ricochet Shot's really good at killing big stuff. Although I didn't hit Urchin Spines. But that's what Barak is for, right? And there's the spines. Alright, well, this card is fucking annoying. I definitely don't want to play Astalor into it, and I don't think I want to play Barak into it either. Maybe I do nothing. And that skeleton will likely be in the way of a ricochet shot later, so I guess I'm fine killing it. And that did give me confirmation that this was counter minion, but I don't even really think that was... I think it was pretty much always counter minion.
Pick me! Pick me!
So this secret is a counter spell.
I wonder.
Alright, well that needs to die.
Time moves quickly. Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us. Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
I'll save this Far Strider for post Barak. I think that makes sense. I was a little hesitant to play my Astalor there because it's a really good Devouring Swarm target. But I can always Devouring Swarm this Astalor, I guess.
I wonder.
I'm getting kind of beat up here. Kind of scared that Barak is too slow. But surely I can't Urchin Spines Ricochet shot this board, can I? Can I? I do have another combo in deck, and I'm drawing one of them from Barak.
Time moves quickly.
And then, like, if I find Trinket Tracker, that finds the other one. Okay. I think this was fine, but if for some reason they held a Belinda last turn, this is going to look really bad.
No waves can sink this ship.
2 Runes of the Archmage in the opponent's hand.
Want to know why they call me Kodo Bay? Sharp arrow. Sharper aim.
Alright. Got a couple pretty good buffs with the Far Strider.
That's right. Feel groove.
Not much of a turn from the opponent. But I am getting ruined next turn, so I want to keep that in mind. I guess I'll see what this can do for me. It's probably Eversong Portal. I do already have this Conjured Arrow. Maybe it's Urchin Spines, though. I mean, Rune of the Archmage can always cast, like, Drakefire Amulet or Arcane Defenders or something like that. But I think it's probably just Eversong Portal. It just does so well with the spell damage from the quiver. No Fox Spirit. I think that's good. Because my board is probably getting ruined here.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
Wow, that's very annoying. I guess the coin probably was the worst spell in my hand, though, so maybe this is fine. So that drew a single Drakefire Amulet, right? Not too bad. Don't believe I have any info on that secret. Well, if it's objection, I guess I'm quite sad.
Of the arcane surge within me.
That also makes me quite sad.
I'm impressed by your skill. Let's make a deal.
Maybe I'm being too greedy trying to get Devouring Swarm on Astalor. I feel like I need the health here.
Our gifts of frost seals us.
Missed my weapon attack. I almost got the perfect result with that ricochet shot. The dream was that it left the Barbaric Sorceress at full health, and then one of the skeletons shot the Astalor, and I could have swarmed the Astalor into my hand. Wow. Opponent's gonna have 4 Drakefire Amulets this game. A wild secret. There are like 30 of them, so I'm just going to not play around it.
I hunt alone.
Cool. I don't think that secret mattered much. I don't even know. This probably does get objected, right?
I bet you can do this.
I forgot that there was a wild version of Counterspell. Very annoying. I don't really think this game was winnable anyway, though, so probably doesn't matter much. Need to draw into Urchin Spines.
I bet you can do this.
Well, let's draw a few cards. Wow, I actually didn't hit Urchin Spines, but I did hit Trinket Tracker. Doesn't seem like my Urchin Spines is even that good. This is the only thing that I can use with it. Let's just go Tavish.
I've been practicing.
Alright, well, from their perspective, this could be explosive plus freeze, right? Although I think they see now the order is wrong, so I will be taking this 8 damage. Oh boy, explosive runes. So they got 2 standard secrets off Terror Reality. That's a bit interesting. Yeah, that was a bit rough. I don't know, they didn't even really have that good of a hand. I think my deck just doesn't put on enough pressure to deal with it, I guess? I don't really know. Also, the Okani was fucking annoying.
Rexar versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
Pretty yucky hand. I do love an early Huldron Brightwing.
The living drop all kinds of things.
I guess maybe there's a world where I was supposed to hold this for post Brightwing, so this would be buff. But I don't know. Probably just play the 1/1 on turn 1. Save the ricochet shot for Arcanist. I think 3 damage is pretty good against this deck. Interesting, they don't even want to put damage on the egg.
Arcane arrows, fill the sky. The citadel stands strong.
I might just go Arcanist here.
Not one more.
Gifts of the arcane search.
This isn't really an insane Arcanist. It's a pretty good Arcanist. But the main thing is, like, sometimes it lives, and then I can play this. I think more likely it will die, and then I can just go Farstrider Wild Spirits, which is a totally fine turn 5. And I still get 1 buff on the Eversong portal.
We do what the living cannot.
Oh, my Arcanist, my beautiful... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, my Arcanist is still beautiful. I think I do play this here. Pretty insane, Thessarian. But hey, my Arcanist is still alive.
The more you struggle,
Probably not for long. I'm actually not even sure if I should have played the Eversong portal last turn. That Thessarian was just so good against it.
our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
And close enough. Reach for the skies.
Okay. I do need to draw something good here. And oh boy, did I fail to do that.
Our gift of frost seals us.
I guess I'm playing my River Crocolisk. I would love to hit Barak, or a Conjured Arrow, or an Arcane Quiver, or a Beastalker Tavish.
Our gift of fire empowers us. Well fought.
Well, that sucked. I'll be back in a minute. I wish I could remember if I had an actual different play than that Eversong portal that game. Because that Eversong portal just ended up being so bad somehow.
Rexa versus Valera.
I make my own luck.
Let the hunt begin.
Not really sure how I fare against Miracle Rogue, but this is probably Thief Rogue if I had to guess.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Caught this one
Got
eating
anything
party.
Alright, well, an excellent 1-2 curve from me so far. And I do have a good answer to some Miracle Rogue nonsense.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Bit of a weak hand. And my opponent is Thief Rogue. I really don't know if that's good or bad for me. I think it's probably bad. Because I think with Urchin Spines, I can just kind of kill a lot of the big stuff Miracle Rogue does.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
I think Urchin Spines is a little bit too valuable to use on just this minion. Can be good against some nonsense that keeps coming out of a contraband stash or something, I don't know.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Good answer to a Colossal as well, potentially.
I hunt alone.
Got anything good? Got anything good?
Such a situational hand. I do have a lot of not situational cards in the deck, but a lot of them are situational. What fun are we going to be having? I think that's pretty mediocre. Alright. I think the spine shot combo is decent here. I have a lot of insane draws in my deck. Portal, Barak, Tavish, Conjured Arrow, Astalor, Arcane Quiver. I do think I have to kill that, unfortunately.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Nothing in my hand is that important. I really don't mind ending up the Lightbomb here. And hey, I drew an actual good card. Alright, let's just draw 6 cards.
The arcane surge within me.
I hunt alone.
So I've got another weapon whack. I need to deal 12 damage. This is 2. I could ricochet shot for 4 here. Seems pretty easy to do that in the future, though, with the Silver Moon Arcanist.
Your end is nigh.
I think I'm probably just playing Tavish here. Devouring Swarm. No, I don't think Swarm is really that impressive.
You better watch your step as well.
Freeze looks really good here, and this other stuff looks... Emergency Maneuvers is actually really good with Silver Moon Arcanist. I think Freeze is pretty good, though. Hit him with the old Freeze and Bees.
Keep your enemies close, and your shadows closer.
Sure. This might be the ricochet shot I held. No way I can deal 18 damage, right? What does Quiver find? Nothing that deals damage.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Alright, pretty solid turn, I would say. I wonder how they feel about giving me this light bomb. They do still have a jackpot card, though. Maybe it's like a whirlpool. Which would be really annoying, because I rolled the same animal companion twice, so this would die. I don't think they have any info on my secrets because they just played scabs into it. So for all they know, I have an ice trap in play, which could be pretty annoying for them. Unfortunately, I have a zombies, which is really terrible on this board. I mean, they're still very dead on board, so they need to do something. Wow. Talk about overkill. This might make a Cindergosa, but they might have roped the attacks. They did rope the attacks. It might just be light bombing here. What other choice do I even have? Can make 3 4/4s with this Far Strider. Doesn't even get through their taunts. I really don't love light bombing this. I think it's the play though. I don't know, I just don't feel good about this at all, but I don't think I had another play. Maybe something involving this Devouring Swarm. This deals 3, this also deals 3.
What have we here?
I don't know if I want to waste this Arcane shot. Might be down to just send a 4/4 into this. So let's use this to check for counterspell. That's fine. Talented Arcanist. It only gives me 1 extra 4/4 because of board space. So I probably just don't play it. Oh, I forgot these things would have 5 power. So this thing should have 2 more health. I think that's the only thing I did strictly wrong this turn. Cool. Dominated on board and I still had triple Astalor in hand.
Rexa versus Magni. I've got the roast with the most.
Let the hunt begin.
Wild Spirits is pretty good. Up against Warrior. I don't really know what that means, but I think Wild Spirits just tends to be good. Pirate Warrior. Beautiful Eversong Portal. So beautiful I didn't even look at the other options, which I absolutely should have. But I probably just go Farstrider into triple 4/4. That's really strong just in general, and I think that's like devastating against Pirate Warrior.
Gotta get through me.
Maybe there's some other plan where I can go like Wild Spirits and then somehow I try to get this thing to stick to the board and then it makes a bunch of 4/4s, but I think I simply play this card.
Sharp arrow, sharper aim.
Triple rushing 4/4 on turn 4 is just so insane.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
All right. I guess if they have a Cannoneer here, then they can totally swing the board, but that's not a Cannoneer. Oh, this does 3 damage. Don't mind if I do. I have a lot of very situational cards in my hand. That means I have a lot of good draws, right?
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
That card is scary. Okay, guess it wasn't really scary because they didn't need it.
Marks the spot.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
So I'm killing one of these and then devouring swarming the other. So do I want my bear to be in play with 1 health, or do I want it to be in my hand? I probably want it to be in my hand, because 1 health is just so pathetic.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Another of these motherfuckers.
Cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
one eating party.
I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do with the sand? At least they probably can't fire these cannons this turn.
The juggernaut is under my command. In the box? Pirate stuff.
Well, that's a good card at least. I guess I just shoot 5 damage out of it.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me. Spit that out.
Weak weapon, but they got a fucking insane pirate. Cannon shots were kind of bad, though.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Okay, never mind. The cannon shots were also optimal.
I bet you can do this.
I hunt alone.
I think I need these minions in play. Oh, Mr. Smite. What a fucking cool roll. Alright, so we can all agree that I should have won that game, but my opponent got insanely lucky, right? Where are we at? 2 and 3. Not a great record, but recoverable.
Rexa versus Arana!
What shall I play?
Let the hunt begin.
Is Farstrider a good mulligan keep? I actually have no clue. I guess it probably is. It's just like so good with an early Eversong portal. And just in general, it does good things in my deck. Maybe I play 2 of them on turn 4.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Arcane arrows.
Could have gone Farstrider into Portal, but I think it's just so much more powerful to play this here, and then we can go double Farstrider into a bigger Portal. Delay it for a turn to get an extra 4/4, and to get this 3/4 online earlier. Seems totally worth it to me. And then we can follow that up by drawing a bunch of cards with this Conjured Arrow. Man, if I lose this game, this is a bad matchup.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Alright, what you got over there, buddy? You got nothing.
Rexa versus Darien Mograine. The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter. Let the hunt begin.
Pretty good little early curve.
I see you've brought guests.
Oh, we're up against Blood. That's probably a complete disaster of a matchup. Probably need to prioritize devouring swarming Astalors. But even then, don't know if I'll have enough damage. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good double buff from the Farstrider. But I guess if it stayed in the deck, then I still would have gotten a buff on it with Brightwing.
For the Lich King.
Arcane arrows, fill the sky.
Alright, well I get this weapon next turn. I can smack something and play a couple of 4/4s. I actually don't know if a 2 Link's Eversong portal is good enough. But it's so early, I probably just go for it. And it's good on board. Oh, I do love Tavish. Am I sending the weapon into a minion or into a hero? I guess I don't want this to get blood boiled. Actually, does this even mathematically make sense? Because I missed 3 damage, but I gain 4 damage, but they get another tick of blood boil on my 4/4. So it was better to trade, right? I think? Maybe? I don't know. Well, let's make some more 4/4s.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
My blood for the Lich King.
Alright, so this does 3 damage, so I can kill this. What would I want out of Tavish here? I don't know. Let's draw 3 cards. Maybe it's better to hit this. Okay, found a Devouring Swarm for my Astalor. So what I can do is go 2 mana Astalor, 5 mana Astalor, and then run them both into something. But there's probably not a whole lot in that deck that would actually kill both Astalors. Soul Stealer, Mograine, no Munchers. Maybe there's a decent handful of minions that would work against. And I'm gonna need it because my opponent healed for 20 this turn, basically. Wow, another swarm. That's a lot of Astalors. I think Freezing Trap is out because of their hero power. Emergency Maneuvers looks pretty terrible as well. So let's just go damage. Could see Ice Trap being good. I could see Bees. Bees is really bad against no Muncher, right? I guess I'll go Ice. Don't really love it.
Spit that out. Spit that out.
I guess with amalgams, maybe this is a Kazakhstan deck, actually. That's pretty scary for my Astalor win condition. But Kazakhstan itself does let me double up on Astalors. Barak is excellent.
Reach for the skies.
Shockingly good sidekick. Not Astalor, not Astalor, not Astalor. Okay, we good. I wish I had something that could deal damage to the 5/5 so I could Astalor into this. See what this does, I guess. Maybe.
What have we here?
I guess I'll take a ricochet shot.
What are you waiting for?
Good old Misher. Alright, killed the 4/1. Well, that's not good. Probably just concede if they hit Astalor. God, Patchwerk is such a fucking annoying card.
Rexa versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
I don't know if I actually keep Eversong Portal. It's not that good unless I hit exactly Farstrider.
I see you've brought guests.
Another Blood Death Knight, huh? Or maybe this could be like Frost somehow. Looking more and more like Blood.
Caught this one.
Well, hopefully I don't get double Patchwerk to this game.
The citadel stands strong.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Love an Eversong Portal. Might find out this turn what runes my opponent is using. You forgot to use your location card. Why did you forget to do that? Oh, I still don't know what my opponent's playing. So annoying.
I wonder.
The reason it's annoying is because I don't know how greedy I have to be with Astalor.
Spit that out.
I guess I just passed the turn. Go for a turn 6 or 7 Arcanist coin Eversong Portal maybe. Oh, school teachers, so I still don't fucking know what my opponent's playing.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Okay, I guess this tells me finally that it's blood, right?
Arcane arrows, fill the sky.
Well, let's get the deck buff online.
The citadel stands strong.
Pick me! Pick me!
Okay. They might finally use their location now that they have a 1/1 in play. Alright, let's go Tavish. So, emergency maneuvers is pretty good with Silvermoon Arcanist, honestly. Could be good with Astalor as well. And then I can Devouring Swarm so many Astalors. Oh, it's just so sick. Zombies are fine, I guess. I don't know, this emergency maneuvers is probably pretty optimistic, and it's actually really bad with the zombies, so this whole turn was just shitty, I think. At least I killed the 7/7.
Gifts of the Arcane surge within me.
Probably gonna get board cleared here, but I don't know. Have to force the board clear eventually, I guess. And if it's Soul Stealer, it plays into my Astalor.
Your souls belong to the Lich King.
It's a big Soul Stealer, even. Why is it so big?
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us. Get him!
I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this Lortham Artheron with Astalors. Unfortunately.
My blood for the Lich King!
You missed all 3 of my Astalors? Are you some kind of buffoon?
Our gift of the Arcane
Worst animal companion, you love to see it.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Gonna die to my own Astalor. Wow, they missed Astalor? They took an Urchin Spines?
Be merciful.
Well, I guess they were smart to take my Urchin Spines. I can make this deal 6 damage, which is quite large here.
Gifts of the Arcane surge within me.
Hopefully it hits the Atar. A bit unlucky. Leok was actually decent this turn. Oh, interesting. Did the corpse counter show up for me when I got Thessarian in my hand? Because this card doesn't have anything to do with corpses. A bit strange. Can you use this card? This doesn't work, right? Because the spell doesn't actually deal 2 damage to these. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Dummy.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
All right. Unfortunately, even with 2 more Astalors, that only deals 28 damage to my 41 health opponent. Sorry, did I say 41 health?
Me have that for you. My blood for the Lich King.
Be merciful.
More Astalors, perhaps? Let's just go ahead and see what this does for me. Oh, this Lorth Martheron is just gonna kill me.
Embrace the gift of death as I have.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Get him.
So this gives me 1 Astalor, which is probably about as good as I can hope for here.
Flame strike.
Nice, hit my 50-50. Definitely don't love missing a hero power.
Embrace the gift of death as I have. It is in death that we are truly tested.
Show me Conjured Arrow, please. I guess I can always draw into something with Barak.
Want to know why they call me Kodo Bay?
I don't think that Flesh Behemoth is too scary.
Sharp arrow, sharper aim.
Okay. Either hit here is fine, but if it goes face, that's a disaster. This only does 4 damage.
Your souls belong.
Probably can't beat that card.
Embrace the gift of death as I am. My regards. Our gift of death shields us.
Yeah, just a rough matchup. And, you know, when they play Lorthamartheron on turn 7, that increases their win rate by like 30%. In the matchup, at least.
Rexa versus Nemzi.
Who's ready to start the fire?
Let the hunt begin.
Love a good trinket tracker.
Living grab all kinds of things. Out the crowd
These books are ruined.
Ricochet shot to kill Flame Imp was like kinda fine, but it gets so much better once I can play it with Talented Arcanist. Is that even true that it gets so much better? Because 1/1s are still really annoying. I don't know, I'll just kill this.
Arcane arrow, fill the sky.
So maybe next turn could be like Quiver, Arcanist, play a big ass Ricochet shot. I don't know, probably won't actually be good. I think this Arcanist probably gets held for like a turn 6 Eversong portal maybe. My opponent's turns so far have been pretty terrible. Let's just go ahead and play Wild Spirits here. So next turn, I can either play 3 4/4s or a Tavish. Both of those are quite good. I have in the past had some Eversong portals that I thought were insanely strong, and then I ended up losing anyway. But I think this one's insanely strong, unless I get Tamsined. Wow. Well, that's no Tamsin. In fact, I likely have lethal here. Okay, nice. Managed to beat the shittiest zoo draw of all time.
Versus Thrall!
My elements are frightful. Let the hunt begin.
I do love Trinket Tracker into Spirit Poacher. I don't think I love keeping Eversong Portal. But I do have a curve, so maybe it was worth it.
I see you've brought guests.
Renathal Shaman.
The living grab all kinds of things!
Alright, well, this carving chisel doesn't tell me much about the Renathal Shaman. Pretty weak turn here.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
I guess I can Arcane shot this. Wow. I thought something was up when I saw the Reef Walker, but they're really playing Renathal Aggro Shaman, huh? Maybe it's not really aggro. Actually, it could just straight up be Totem Shaman. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I suspect they don't either. 50-50 to kill Anchored Totem. Nice. Almost the best spread. Pretty big almost, since it means that they get to kill my Silvermoon Arcanist. But still, almost the best spread.
The Iron Mine is mine! Our gift of frost.
I guess I'm just playing Astalor. Might regret not devouring swarming this Astalor, but I also might still have the chance to devouring swarm it. Oh, my Astalor's still chilling. Nice. Hmm. I guess I'll go ahead and play one Farstrider here. I think one extra card in hand is better than buffing whatever potential things I could draw. Because I may not even draw arcane spells. Oh, I would have buffed 3 arcane spells. So that's a bit unfortunate. But I think I'm still doing pretty well here. And I found Urchin Spines to deal with the Gigantotems that I guess my opponent's playing.
Square in our sights. Frostbolt.
I probably don't need to Devouring Swarm this Astalor. Wait, does this die? How long have you been in play? I actually don't even think Astalor dies here. From now on, though, the Astalor definitely dies when I Devouring Swarm. Which, again, is maybe just not important. But I would certainly feel more secure with an extra Astalor. Rest in peace, Astalor. Wait. 3 damage in here, and then 2+2 into here. Obviously, that's the best way to trade. Unfortunate. I'm still super winning on card advantage, though. Totems. So this can summon 4. It's really hard to have the board space to actually do that here. I guess this kills anything it hits, right? That's pretty good. See what this can do for me. I guess Ricochet Shot Wild Spirits is pretty good here.
Square in our sights.
I've been practicing.
Hunt alone.
Alright. That turn went pretty well. I'm sure my opponent will do something powerful soon, right? Maybe I should have just Astalor here. It misses 7 damage, but it's also an 8/8. Fuck it, I'll play the 8/8. And I do hit the weapon because I have the stag coming up. I've got this Arcane Shot, which can deal 5. And then Hero Power does 7. So they need to kill pretty much my whole board. That is scary. Oh, just kidding. It's not scary. Oh, that's not even infused. Come on, buddy. You gotta try harder than that.
Of the Arcane enlightens us.
Nice. Not sure what my opponent's goal with that deck was, but I'll take the padding of my win rate. Where are we at? Oh, I'm 5-5. Hell yeah. Deck is okay, baby.
Rexar versus Khadgar.
Behold the magic of death. Let the hunt begin.
Trinket Tracker on 1 is great.
The living grab all kinds of things.
Quest Mage.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Bask in my radiance.
Is this card even good in Quest Mage? Isn't it just slow for quest progress? Might have been better to go for Wild Spirits here, but it's always nice to get Halderon online as soon as possible. Is Vast Wisdom... does that have a spell school? It does not. Cone of Cold does, though.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
I've had a really strong early game, but I do need to start drawing mid and late game stuff now. Hard to believe that was their best choice off the Prismatic Elemental.
Not one more.
Anything good?
I guess I just hero power. This Farstrider barely does anything with this hand, and I probably need it to spend mana next turn. Alright, Quiver can be good. Interesting choice here. I actually don't think it's that interesting. I think I just want Conjured Arrow. Because I don't have faith in Eversong Portal to win the game here.
Sharp arrow, sharper aim.
Drawing 5 cards is pretty good. I did pick up Astalor Devouring Swarm, but... well, I don't know. This could be a decent matchup for it. It's probably hard for Devouring Swarm to ever kill 5-mana Astalor, but it should never be that hard to kill 2-mana Astalor. These Cones of Cold are so annoying. So I can go Arcanist, Eversong Portal, but I don't actually have board space for all of that. I could Astalor here, but I really do want to try to get another one. I don't think I finished my thought earlier, but big Astalor is good against Solid Alibi, right? And I think that seems kind of important, maybe. See what this can do for me. Another Swarm? That's awfully optimistic. I don't really know if any of this other stuff is good, though. But I think the Swarm is just, like, guaranteed to not be good. Wow, I do have 8 damage, 10 damage, I guess, from hand. Maybe I should be more focused on hitting my opponent in the face. But my board was frozen that turn, so it's not like I could have gone face much harder. A lot of discounts, potentially. How close are they on this? Just a fire spell? Oh, they're eating a lot of damage here, though. So I have 2, 3, 4, which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 23.
I bet you can do this.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
Got him. Yo, is that a positive win rate I see? This deck is nasty. I just had to queue into Renathal Totem Shaman and Quest Mage. To be fair, I also queued into 2 Blood Death Knights. That's not a real deck, but it's good against mine.
Rexar versus Valera.
I make my own.
Let the hunt begin.
No reason to keep any of that.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Alright, let's just curve out. Otherwise, I'm like trying to hold this for post Barak, but that's 4 turns of holding on to this. Definitely not worth.
Arcane arrows fill the sky.
They're doing a pretty good job of keeping the board down. And it looks like I've got a bit of a stinker of a turn here. Alright, hopefully Swift Skill Trickster isn't too nasty here.
Let's muddy the waters.
Oh, this isn't that bad. 4 mana 5/7. Discard a card from your hand. I wouldn't even put that card in my deck.
Want to know why they call me Kodo Bay?
Urchin Spines to go with my Ricochet shot is very nice. Somehow I didn't draw any, at least any arcane spells that were buffed by my Halderon. So this only does 2 at the moment. Could make it draw 4. Maybe arcane shot as well. I would overdraw if I did all that. What if I just don't care about this thing here?
This one eating party snacks.
Unless I hit, like, double Fox, but I didn't. Probably does make sense to go ahead and bop with the Fox here.
My powers are never truly gone.
I don't think Egwin is super good in that deck. They've already played 2 Bone Spikes and a Tooth. I don't think she's that scary. But I might still want to kill her. So I can go Arcanist, Conjured Arrow, that draws 4. And then Ricochet Shot cleans up. I think that all makes a pretty good amount of sense.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
And a Trinket Tracker. You know, I could just go face for another 4 here. Put the opponent at 13. I'm getting a weapon next turn. These deal only 6, assuming this dies. They're at 13. I have 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fuck it. It's definitely not guaranteed to be lethal, but it puts the opponent under a lot of pressure. Okay, they play that card. Hey, that's 3 mana that didn't kill my Silver Moon Arcanist, right? 4 mana that didn't kill it even. I don't think Quiver draws into any damage, right? But it could draw into an Eversong portal. That would be really good if this stuck to the board. Unfortunate. Well, I found an Eversong portal. I do still have a lot of minions in deck that can buff it. Let's go ahead and get this final 1-cost spell out of the way. And then I guess I am just going to play this slightly larger Eversong portal. So even if they clear all my minions, I have 3, 5, 8, 10, 13. So they need to be very worried about my board here. And if they do clear my board, Then like Tavish is insane, Arcanist is insane. All of the Arcanists are insane. I have 2 different ones. That makes a taunt, which is actually not like super easy to get through. But I should still have lethal. I play this, I go bop bop. I have 4, 8, 10, 13. Oh wait, I have way more damage than I thought I had.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
Nice. I guess you could say I got a little bit lucky that the jackpot wasn't super good. But didn't my opponent get lucky for even drawing jackpot plus trickster? I think so.
Rexa versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
I guess this is fine. Okay. Turn 3, double 4/4 maybe?
And close enough.
I think as long as they don't draw a construct quarter, that's pretty good.
The living drop all kinds of things.
I think I actually want to coin this trinket tracker. It does pretty well on board, and it probably draws an arcane spell for this Far Strider to buff. I think that's pretty good.
Reach for the skies.
Sharp arrow.
Anything
Sharper aim. The citadel stands strong.
So this does 2 damage. I guess I just do this, right? That's a full clear. And it's really good to full clear here because they're not going to be able to use a construct quarter, which is very good against my Eversong portal. Oh. Happy to find out that my opponent's just playing not the rune combination I expected on turn 4. Very good for my Eversong portal, though. 4 4s over 1 3s is a beautiful matchup for me. This one is not buffed, unfortunately. Got a bit of a stinky turn here, I will say. But I don't think it makes sense to burn any of these, because like these just get so much better.
Caught this one eating hearty snacks.
How did my 4-2 manage to survive this turn? Well, let's draw some cards. A Farstrider? Sure. Let's draw some more card. I actually think I want to use a Devouring Swarm here. It's pretty shit, but it also saves me 2 health, which I think is good.
The citadel stands strong.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe the 2 health doesn't matter that much against Unholy. Well, I'm going to make some 4/4s here. And it's going to be beautiful. Oh, but then my opponent's going to play Marrowgar, and I'm going to lose the game, but they're so unlikely to have Marrowgar, right?
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
And honestly, even if they do have it, they don't have an insane amount of corpses. And I've got Urchin Spines in hand. Surely I'll be okay, right? Also, I think my play pretty much just won the game if they didn't have Marrowgar, so probably worth going for. This does 2 damage. There's actually not even that much reason to play Urchin Spines here. It is really good if I hit the 50-50 to kill Marrowgar, though. I guess maybe I can go, like, what, Urchin Spines, Ricochet Shot. And then I can always just go Arcane Shot here. And end on a Barak to draw 3 cards.
Moves quickly.
Hate to see that go face. That was a really bad Ricochet Shot. I did waste a Devouring Swarm, but I think I am going to need to get some Astalor value to win this game. Because I've somehow found myself with 3 Arcanists remaining and no spells that deal damage. But I've still got good stuff. I've got the Astalors, I've got Tavish, I've got 2 Wild Spirits. And the opponent has a slow turn here. Not sure how that's the best play when they had 6 other cards in their hand.
And close enough. Reach for the skies.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Yeah, I'm just dead here, right? Unforch. Died to Marrowgar. I actually looked at the stats on Marrowgar somewhat recently. And the card is really actually not that good. Objectively. I think it's just insanely good against all the shitty decks I play. which is annoying. Wait, never mind. Maybe it is good. Maybe it was bad stats.
Rexa versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
Alderon's really good. I do think Death Knight is my worst matchup, though, so unfortunate.
I see you've brought guests.
So much Death Knight at this rank, and they're all impossible to beat. I guess I just play this. It only gets one buff here, but I don't know. I probably just want to get it online.
My blood.
Get the 2-3 online.
King.
Arcane wearer, fill the sky.
The more you struggle, the better.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Alright, whatever. I'll just buff the Conjured Arrow again.
We're in our sight. Not one more.
Love that control decks play that card.
The end is coming!
Well. Cool Doomsayer, I guess.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
So I can go ahead and draw 4 cards here. I think I probably want to go Tavish, though. Tavish is just so sick. Love motion denied. This thing wakes up next turn. Improved emergency maneuvers is actually kind of sick with Silvermoon Arcanist. But I think my stag is going to be in the way.
Gifts of the arcane.
Alright, let's just draw a casual 6 cards here. Probably don't want to draw another 5 when I have so many cards in hand. Ricochet shot's like pretty good, but I don't think there's much reason to actually play it. Let's just make a huffer. Unlucky. Still no Devouring Swarm in hand. I definitely want to find that for Astalor. Oh, that's pretty good value off Ice Trap. Well, shit, maybe I make a bunch of 4/4s here. It's kind of overkill because I already have... Wait, can I just kill my opponent? I have 10 in play, 13, and then what? Another 4, another 5, 22. My opponent's just dead.
I bet you can do this.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me. Pure arcane power.
Nice. Well, I think that's a pretty terrible matchup for me, so happy to win it.
Rexa versus Tamsin.
Arise, my faithless steed.
Let the hunt begin.
Love the Brightwing, hate the Warlock matchup. Not a very synergistic hand. Alright, so it is Zoo. Most likely, it doesn't have to be Zoo. But it's Zoo. It's Zoo. I guess I point out this Alderon Brightwing. Then we Wild Spirits next turn. Hopefully I don't have to play a 4-mana 4/4. That would be very sad if I had to. That's pretty strong. Very, very good Ricochet shot. But it spends my mana so poorly, I think we just go for this. Also, by not killing these... how many times does Mischievous Imp need to be infused? I think maybe it wasn't active here. I don't know. We're probably close enough to this Conjured Arrow being good. Although I do have Barak. Maybe I just want Devouring Swarm with Astalor. The Conjured Arrow just draws so many cards, though. Okay, opponent, are you going to actually play cards this turn? Couple of 4/4s are pretty good, right? So if this trades into something, I can kill it with Astalor. If it doesn't trade, then I can Urchin Spine arrow it. Oh, Rafam. Why are you so strong? I would absolutely love for this Trinket Tracker to hit Ricochet shot. Let's just go ahead and start by drawing 4 cards. Perhaps a Ricochet shot will be among them. Not a very good draw. If this whiffs, I guess I play Wild Spirits. Beautiful. I can actually just guarantee a clear here, right? I think this is worth it to make sure Rafam dies. I can make 3 4/4s here. Not that insane, honestly. I could go for Astalor Devouring Swarm here. Kill the 5/7 and a 3/2, gain some armor.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
Oh, I don't even gain the armor this turn. God, this sucks. But I think it's good to get this 5/7 out of the way so that these Lynxes are better. I overdraw, but I don't think that matters. I also don't think I'll be playing a third or even a second big Astalor. Wow, this is so bad. Oh wait, am I just dead? Okay, sure, whatever. Man, I think I actually had a pretty decent draw that game. Zoo is just... It's really just for Fom. I mean, the card is fucking broken. Oh, God. Lose to freaking Marrowgar and then 6-mana Marrowgar. Why do they make aggro decks have these 1-minion bombs that just win the game sometimes?
Rexa versus Illidan.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years. Let the hunt begin.
I think Wild Spirits is worth the keep. This Far Strider kind of sucks. Let's just go Wild Spirits into Wild Spirits. Definitely wanted the stag here. All right. Pretty good first couple of turns for me.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
I guess it's just full tempo, right? A lot of strong relic stuff happening. But my opponent is kind of getting beat to death here.
Caught this one eating
So let's just continue doing that. Pretty easy for this ricochet shot to deal 6 damage next turn.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
So the opponent's at 19. I can deal 7, 11. Next turn I could deal 6. That's not lethal. Wait, yes it is, because I have this as well. Fuck it, my hand is terrible.
arcane search within me.
And this is a way that I could potentially win the game. If I get Reno'd here, I probably lose the game. It does only heal for 9, but 9 is a lot if I don't draw well from here on out.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
There's Unleash Fell, but it only heals for 3. Oh, okay. Definitely don't have lethal this turn, then. Alright, well, this is pretty good, I guess. I do lose out on a bit of face damage by using my Arcanist this way, but I think that's worth it to make a 4/4 and a 4/3.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
Alright, now I lose, because my opponent drew 3 copies of Unleash Spell. Somehow. Costs me too much to kill this guild trader, I guess. Or I think. If they have Jace, I'm just dead, I guess.
Give them fell.
Cool. I'm actually just going to quit there. I got a good 2.5 hours in. And based on my win percentage of, I think I went 50-50, I can confidently say that the deck is okay.